Hey, it's TJ here from Business Performance Coaching. I'm here with Johan here from Big 5 Fitness. We're talking about his growth with business coaching over the last while. He's worked with us and the crew. Welcome today, mate.
Thanks, man.
Awesome. So what I'm going to do is, the biggest thing people want to know is they want to know numbers to start with, and then we're going to go into some, other finicky details. So when you first ever started coaching with us, what was your weekly direct debits?
It's about 2,000.
2,000 a week.
Yeah, about 2,000 a week.
2,000 a week. And now, what are your weekly direct debits?
About 12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've increased your business by $500,000.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good number. So write that down, guys, 500,000. Now with this, guys, what we want to look at, you're actually about to open your second location as well.
Well, yeah, we're on the way there. We've signed the contract, and now it's just, as you know, council and that
all
sort
the rest
stuff,
of it,
but
waiting
we're
for
getting
that.
there. Yeah.
So in a year's time, it could be $1 million.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Now with this, mate, I think the biggest thing, tell me tell me two great things you've learnt over the time of coaching with us.
Well, the biggest thing that grew was Facebook ads, right? I didn't do any before. It was just like hoping that people come in. But then I've also learned that, and this is pretty recent as well, that like you got to nurture your staff and make sure that your staff is happy, because then they take care of your clients, and that's starting to work really well. So they're two really big things that I think keep clients there.
I love that. I think so many business owners, what happens is, one, we'll touch on the marketing first. Like, so many business owners open a business and they feel like they're like Kevin Costner, Field of Dreams, right? Yeah. Build it and they will come.
Yeah.
Was that what you were like?
That's what I was like, yeah, definitely. And I had, my initial goal was just like, I just want to make as much as I used in my IT job, and then I realized, well, that's not going to work because I've got outgoings. And then we went to that stage where I was just like, 2,000, it's awesome. 2,000 a week. I think I remember saying to my wife, when we got like a couple of $3,000 weeks in a row, I was like, wouldn't it be awesome if we had this all the time? We were so happy with that. And now it's like, we quadrupled it now. So
fantastic. So now you learnt the marketing. So can you tell me right now, can you get clients, say you how you turn a tap on, you turn a tap off when you're in the shower or trying to wash the dishes? Maybe you don't wash the dishes, maybe Mrs. does that.
We won't get into that.
But would you say clients are like a tap now? If you want them, you can get them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. As long as, well, this week Facebook's been a bit funny, but otherwise, definitely, like the marketing's been, it's been a lot easier than I thought in the beginning. And
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing that we talked about was staff. I think so many people think, like we talked about leadership actually on the weekend, like I'm not saying you're an authoritarian leader, but it's when so many people are like, nah, they staff work for me, I'll just churn through staff and I'm just going to worry about the clients. Now, this isn't actually how you were, but it's how so many business owners are. But and they still worry about the clients, when I think really as a business owner, because now you've moved from business operator to business owner and the staff look after most of the things for you. It's like, as a business owner, we need to focus on, our whole focus is the staff now. So then the staff's whole focus is the clients. Yeah. So now like they're the bridge in between us and the clients. Do you feel like that's where you're moving towards at the moment? Yeah,
definitely. And after talking to you on the weekend as well, it's just open up the next thing that I need to like get really good. I think I'm a decent dude to work for, right? But I need to improve that leadership skills.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, definitely.
Crucial conversations.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, if you can go, tell me one thing that you love about the coaching.
Look, I've done a few different programs with you now, and I see it now as insurance, right? It's just like, I know that I have an answer when I need it.
Yeah.
If I have problems with anything, and it's just there. So I think that's the one thing that I love now. I'm not like active with everything that we have in the modules, because I've done a lot of it before. But I just know that you guys are there to help when I need it, and I love
awesome.
that. Yeah.
That's a good way to think about it. We're like business insurance. If it goes bad, we'll pick you back up.
Without any excess.
Without the excess. Yeah, exactly. Now, the other thing I was going to say is, like, would you say this has been a life-changing experience, the whole business coaching?
Amazing. Yeah, definitely. It's totally, like I said, I was just like, I just want to make enough to move out of my job, but now I see, and that was like I had no plans of ever having staff.
Yeah.
But now there's 6 people working for me, and it's totally life changing. Like I can spend more time with my kids. I don't have to be there all the time. I don't have to be there every evening like I used to every morning at 5 o'clock. So yeah, it's totally changed my life.
And I think the biggest thing for us, like, if you were talking to someone and they were like, I might do this coaching, I'm not sure, and they were on the fence, like, what would you tell them?
No, I've already told people, just do it. Like, don't think about it, because a couple of friends said, I don't have that money now. It's like, well, if you don't do it, this is what I did. Like in the first probably 6 months, I had 10 times my income. Yeah. Like not the return of investment.
Yeah.
And it was just
straight away. I think it's like you said, it's like an investment, right?
Yeah.
If you look at it as an expense, you'll never grow, and there'll always be that expense there, right? We talk to so many people about business coaching. They're like, I don't know if I can afford that expense right now. Same as marketing, right?
Yeah.
When people are struggling with cash flow, they're like, I can't afford to market right now. I was like, no, you've got to look at marketing as an investment, right? Like if you're struggling right now, you need to learn, if you know how to market, and you get a self-liquidating offer, so the marketing is free. Like marketing is an investment that you never turn off. And I think it's never a good time, like cash flow wise, to get a coach, right? Like, there's always going to be something that you can spend the money on.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a new location. There's always going to be another staff member. There's always going to be another something. But if you pull the cash aside and invest in your growth, so you get faster growth, like it's an investment.
Yeah, definitely. And you touched on the marketing. That's been a big thing for me, is not to think about the instant gratification, because like I spend a lot of money on the content and that sort of stuff, and then I might get the investment return a couple of months later when people start registering for our actually the ones we want them to register for. Yeah. So I think I spend a lot of money now without getting anything directly. Yep. But I know that it pays off, and I learned that from you guys. So.
Awesome. Now you said that, like at the start, it's the last question for you. You said at the start, your goal at the start was like just to make enough money to essentially make the same money as you were in the previous job that you had, except you want to be doing something you enjoy.
Yeah.
Now, would you say your mindset around what is possible and what you want has changed?
Yeah, definitely. It's like I thought I'd be a 9-to-5 office guy for the rest of my life, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't really know what I could expect until I started coaching with you guys.
So do you think having a $600,000 business was possible?
No.
Do you think as you get the second location, right, you replicate, that's $1.2 million.
Yeah.
Would you have thought like a couple of years ago that I could have a $1.2 million business?
No.
So like a 7-figure business.
Yeah, there's no way.
That's awesome. And then we talked about actually like last year, I think it was, like maybe opening one back home.
Yeah.
Like, they're still on the cards for you.
I still put that in the diary on the weekend.
Cool.
That's still one of the goals.
Awesome.
Now it's actually doing 2 at home. But
2 at home.
We'll see how we go.
Dreams keep changing.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing, right? Like it's constant progression and constant like chasing down of the dreams. Like you're hunting them down, which is fantastic. I think like so many people as business owners, they start off going, I just want enough to survive. Or I just want enough to survive in this business but I enjoy this business right now to replace the job that I have. But like once you start to learn how to market, once you start to learn how to grow, because you have certainty in growth, like certainty is such a crucial factor in business growth. But because you have certainty now, you know that like it's not a pipe dream to get your second location, like you're gonna get it. Yeah. And it's not a pipe dream to get those 2 back home either, like you're gonna get it. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, exactly. One thing I've realized, you can do it, right?
Yeah.
You just sometimes you need some help.
Yeah, it's true.
There's help out there. So
yeah. Definitely. How does it feel that you know that you're going to achieve these goals? It's just a matter of time.
No, it feels awesome. Like it's fantastic. I'm loving it.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So guys, that is our little case study interview with Johan. I appreciate you tuning in. Man, I appreciate you actually sitting here with me and chatting about it.
No worries at all. Anytime.